Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Tuesday to you all, or happy whatever day of the week it is when you may be watching this small handful of stuff that dropped today, and it is very much later in the evening than I wish it'd been, but it's been a very busy day of orientations from me. So, let's just jump into some of the new music, because we've got an EPEX comeback. I saw that they had a release. I didn't realize this was a studio-length album, which is tremendously exciting for them and fans of EPEX. You're getting a lot of music. I don't have time to go over the album just because it's, well, almost 9 p.m. here, and I also have yet again another day of orientation tomorrow. But we do have time to check out the title track, Youth2Youth. So let's do just that. Let's keep everything pretty sharpish and let's just get into it. Here we go. Righty-o. I don't really follow EPEX. How many times have I called them Apex? EPEX. I don't follow EPEX really at all. I just know of them. I'm fairly familiar with artists from the label. Like what C9 have, CIX, which I'm trying to get into. Who I'm trying to get into. They have Signature, they've got Yuna, they've got Isokun, and I feel like first time I really delved into EPEX was C9 Christmas a couple years ago, and it was a great time. And then they had Sun Shower last year, I think, which was a very fun song. One that I think went a little bit too under the radar for how nice and boppy that song was. Like, it really crept up my top boy group releases list last year, and it genuinely really surprised me. So let's see what Youth2Youth is like today, shall we? Here we go.
So tell me you want it. 네 맘을 들어봐. 조금은 표현이 서툴러도 괜찮아. 이상한 세상 속 진심으로 살아온 내게 하고 싶은
I'm liking where this is going so far. It's nice and gentle.
So we can go to brighter light. 너의 작은 숨을 불어넣어 피어오른 불씨가
Like that rumbling synth.
선명해져만 가. I don't know where we'll go, but I know that we'll go. So
Whoa!
light it up, let's start tonight. 헤매도 돼 괜찮아. 아직 나를 서투르고 많이
Okay, that pre-chorus was an experience, but this chorus?
Start your life, you can start your life. 여기 우린 푸른 봄. 누구보다 밝게
Are we gonna get another release?
Oh my. 즐기는 건 일타치열하게
No, we're going straight into the second verse. Okay.
나는 건 모른데 Never get down 계속 가보려 해. 두 눈을 반짝이며 on and on. Feel the vibe. We don't need a guideline. 널 위한 여기 roll your roll your roll your road is coming up. 남과 비교하지 마. I don't know where I'll go. Let me know when I'll go. So light it up, let's start tonight.
That kind of rhythm switch in that pre-chorus is really cool. It's really different.
내 손을 잡고 start your life. You can start your life. 여기 우린 푸른 봄. 누구보다 밝게 너는 나를
This build, I'm guessing it has to go somewhere. There we go. Wow.
이리저리 위청위청거려도
I don't know if that's a post-chorus or if that's the bridge, but that was one of the coolest little moments we've gotten in a song, that at least that I've covered this year. That was really fun.
멈추지 말고 달려가. So light it up, let's start tonight. 헤매도 돼 괜찮아. 아직 많이 서투르고 많이 더뎌도 내 손을
The melody is also really good too.
여기 우린 푸른 봄.
Why is the quality died all of a sudden?
So light it up, let's start tonight. 모든 걸 다 걸어봐. 매일같이 쏟아지는 고민 속에
delayed us. Doesn't matter, slowly, 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 go tomorrow. It's an uplifting anthem done in honestly the perfect way. Oh, and then the abrupt cut with the vocal reverb kind of ringing out into the atmosphere. That's very nice. That's really good. Okay, look. For me, this is one of those songs where, apart from that one little moment you get in the pre-chorus, and honestly, the second time around it was a little bit easier because I could like keep track and I could figure out what was gonna happen. But really, apart from that little like moment in the pre-chorus, this is a really easy song to listen to. It's got everything I want from an anthem, but it's not a very loud and in-your-face one. It's got punchiness to it, but it's not like, you know, up in your grill, exude all the power you can in your body to enjoy a type of anthem. No, you can just kind of just groove along to it, but it's also got some really good energy out of it, and plus the song itself, like the musical elements of it, are really well put together. Now, if you will stay in 4K, that would be great. Thank you very much. Oh, are you not gonna behave today, YouTube? That rhythm switch is so unique because it's taking a rhythm that's really different. Hey, I'll count every beat here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Lots of offbeat work, and just listening to that is like, because usually when it comes to pop music, like the way a rhythm is broken down into the 4-beat musical measure, or sometimes it's in 3 or 6, it's really even. You either have it on the beat or right in the middle of the offbeat. But to kind of go into this rhythmic breakdown that has a whole bunch of syncopation in it, but switch the instruments also into just having that piano to give it a little bit of like an elegant classical feel to it, I think is such a smart way to just hit the brakes on the song. Because the song throughout the first verse is a pretty subdued pace and a subdued energy level, all things considered, like in comparison to the choruses and stuff. So you really need to do something drastic with it to really set the song up for the final dealing blow that is the initial or the full drop of the chorus. And what better way to do it than it's an entirely kind of synthetic song up until that point. Go acoustic instruments, go traditional instruments, really just drop the level down one notch as far as it can go. Completely change the rhythm so your ears get immediately drawn to that moment. Little bit of quiet moment, and then have the vocal harmony driving the beat. You get that digital beat coming in. You get that riser. And then we're back into the second verse. And you saw me when we were listening through that first verse, I'm like, okay, it's going somewhere. There's a riser going on, and it didn't really amount to anything. Whenever a song has an element like that in a chorus and it doesn't get utilized, it's going to get utilized at some point. And, well, obviously, we move to the second verse, and we go to the second verse, second chorus. We have this part. Slowly go tomorrow. Big gang vocal moment. This is the type of song that, you know, say EPEX were performing this live at a stage. If the fans knew the song, this is where the fans sing along to it. This is like the fans moment. And on an anthem like this, when you have gang vocals, and really just any song in general, if the song has gang vocals, whoever's listening along wants to join in. It's just an interesting psychological phenomenon and trait that gang vocals has. I don't really know a better way to describe this because I'm not a human psych major or anything like that. But I think the power of a gang vocal is so cool, and the fact that EPEX have thrown it in on a song and it fits this well, and it just feels so natural, and the message it gives, the brightness, the positivity it gives. You know, the world could always use more positivity, right? Losing all your focus, chasing dreams that lead us. So it's better slowly, slowly, slowly go tomorrow. We can change and reverse. Little AB action. And then drop it down again. It's like the pre-chorus from verse 1. You really just boom, kill it. It's a big moment, right? Gang vocals, and then boom, you drop it back down. Really pretty vocals. Back with the classical instruments. Get some of the digital instrumentation back. Get some post-production. And then bring the song back with like a little bit of an initial re-entry. They don't bring in everything at once right away. They drip feed you again. And then of course we get that big gang vocal post-chorus at the end to finish. It's just, there's so many good things going for this. Oh my goodness. This song has a lot of things going for it, a lot of things that I really, really like. And in fact, I'm pretty sure EPEX have a pretty good track record in the last like couple of years in terms of title tracks and how well I've been receiving them. That's very good, and that's given me a lot of energy to continue on, because I have been out of the house for so long today. I've only just gotten back. I made myself a quick dinner. You know, finally getting around to music from the day. It's like, that's a very, very nice way to come back. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. But as I take a sip of water, because they have left me parched from all the talking I got to do, that is it for me today with EPEX and Youth2Youth. Very good song indeed. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But wait, how do I do this? Yes, one last request from me today. Jesus Christ. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, you know, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day-to-day, and know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.